All you gotta do is point it. Brainerd scores first. 1-0. Rife on the face-off. Carried in by Anderson. Anderson shot on goal. The wall and chipped out by OMG. OMG up the middle, pass over to the left. Picked up by Henson. Puts it right on goal. Henson almost put it in the goal. Henson with the puck again. Stay away from the net. Over to Campbell, down low. Campbell up the wall to Anderson. Anderson to Rife. Rife up the middle. Rife drops it to Moores. Moores, right wing circle. His shot is deflected across the zone, and OMG carries it out. Henson back to defend. Henson checks the player down. Cleared out by Campbell. Icing on Brainerd with 11:28. Fearby on the face-off. Shot from the point. Save by Johnson. Lefty shot on goal. Another save by Johnson. Puck in the corner. Lick sends it up the wall. Hansky gets it past the defender. He's got Hokinson running up the middle, not able to get it to him, and dumps it in deep. OMG with it down low. Hansky pressuring. Kept in by Fearman. He's knocked down. And OMG heads into the Brainerd zone on the left. Left Jones. Poke check by Lick. OMG keeps it in, dumps it in deep. Lick down low. Fearman. Poke check to the back check. Fearman battling on the wall. Pops out. Lick tries to send it out. Keep it in. Loose in the slot. Fan on the shot. Johnson covers it for a whistle. Rife on the face-off. Sent up the wall. Anderson at the point there. It's saved by Johnson. The rebound pops out. OMG scores.
I believe it's Kane Moore got it off the rebound.
Super excited about this goal. Center face-off, Moores chips it in the zone, Rife after it. Rife behind the net. Rife steals the puck away, pokes off his stick. Anderson there to save him. Out to Campbell at the point. Campbell shot on goal stick, save. Rife picks up the rebound, centers it. Over to OMG. OMG heads down ice. In on the right past Campbell. Henson angling him wide. Campbell picks up the puck. Moores on the wall. Along with Campbell. Out to the point. And OMG dumps it in deep. Henson retrieving it. Henson up to Anderson. Anderson to Rife. He misses the pass. And OMG keeps it in. Up to the far side, Campbell or Anderson out to Rife, center ice to Moores. Moores gets tied up at the blue line. Not sure why Rife didn't just keep on skating there. Puck out to neutral zone. Henson with it. Lick. Up to Anderson. Anderson dusts it off, sends it over to Rife. Rife fumbles the puck. Brings it over to OMG. OMG skates it out. Pressure by Hansky. Lick and Jones back to the front. Up the middle and they score. Fearman on the face-off. Jones. Jones sends it up the middle out to neutral zone. For Hokinson. Hansky was knocked down. It's going to be a penalty coming up on OMG for checking. Brainerd on the power play. With 8:33 left in the first. On the face-off, OMG wins it. Sends it up the wall. It's back to Moores. Rife picks it up. Shot on goal stick. Save. Moores retrieves it. Back out to Rife. Rife dangles past the player. It's a look. Saved by OMG goalie. Jones sends it up the wall to Campbell. Campbell back to Jones. Past Jones. Ends up behind the net. OMG trying to retrieve it. Stolen away by Rife. Rife steps up. Shot on goal. center mass. Henson at the point. Sends it over to Moores. Moores out to Campbell. Campbell slap shot. Nice shot there. Tate Campbell. Glove save by OMG. Oh, shoot. Henson. Defense there. Puck out to neutral zone. Rife. Tying him up. Moores picks up the loose puck. Come on. To it. OMG beats him to it. Carries it into the Brainerd zone. 24 seconds left on the power play for Brainerd. Up to Jones. Fumbles the pass and shot on goal from the left D of OMG. 14 seconds left in the Brainerd power play. Face off in our zone. Right on the face-off. Lick up the wall. Jones off the wall. And get out to neutral zone. Neutral zone. OMG back. Retrieves the puck. Deep in their zone. Middle. Poke check by Jones. Tries to send it to the slot. Picked up by OMG and they send it out to neutral zone. Campbell. Shoot. In the neutral zone, Hansky able to get a stick on it. Lick chases after it, deep in the Brainerd zone. OMG trailing. OMG right up by Fearbin. Send it up the wall to their left D. Lick intercepts their pass to the slot. Pushes it out towards the blue line. Out to neutral zone. Up by OMG. OMG. And on the right side, they dump it deep in the Brainerd zone as they go off the line change. Let's go, Jonesy. Jones up to Hansky. Hansky misses the pass. Turn over to OMG. OMG sends it out to neutral zone. They miss the pass. Hokinson keeps it back in. Back to Lick. Lick up the left side to Hansky. Tips to Fearbin. Fearbin up to Hokinson. Hokinson still's got, not able to get a shot off. OMG skates it out. Fearbin chases him down, steals the puck away. Nice. OMG controlling the puck in the neutral zone. Send it over to the right side and step in across the blue line. Deep past Lick, which steals it away. Lick over to Moores. Dumps it in deep and chases after it. The rest of the line goes off for a change. Moores pushing it down low. They send it up the wall. Rife steals it away. Rife skates up the middle. Shot wide. 10 feet wide. OMG sends it up the wall again on the far side. Rife gets a stick on it. Loses an edge. OMG picks up the loose puck and skates in on the left side. They put it on goal. Save for Johnson. Henson sends it up the wall, but OMG's there. They're not able to keep it in. He had a tag up. Somebody over there, the right wing, skates easily in to the right side. Campbell, blocker save by Johnson. Moores got him up on the wall with Henson. Fearbin. Puck pops out. Rife pokes it up over the blue line. OMG sends it back. They're offsides. Fearbin on the face-off. Wins the face-off, but ends up all the way deep in the Brainerd zone. Jones up to Hokinson. Hokinson up the middle to Fearbin. Poked off Fearbin's stick at the blue line. And OMG heads back in and drops to the D. It's wide. Lick picks up the loose puck. Lick over to Jones down low. Jones misses the pass. OMG dumps it back deep. Lick picks it up. Sends it up the other way to Hansky. Hansky tips it forward. Fearbin lands right, Hokinson right on his stick. Hokinson in across the blue line, dumps it in the right corner and goes after it. Fearbin there helping him. Sent up the wall, kept in by Jones. OMG picks up the loose puck in the zone, brings it all the way down to Brainerd's end. Picked up by Lick now. Lick beats past the player, sends it up the wall to Hokinson. Hokinson tries to kick it forward, kept in. Sent back out. Up in the neutral zone now. Over to OMG on the right side. Lick, poke check. Hansky tries to send it out, kept in.
3 minutes left in the first period. Fires it.
Jones tying him up on the wall. Pops out to center zone. Friesen dumps it against the wall. Both teams just slapping it back and forth. Finally, Brainerd gets it out to center ice. Over their left wing, tied up by Fearbin. Friesen, knocks down a player. Anderson.
Oh, look at Gavin!
Second face-off, Brainerd down 1-4. 2:24 left in the first. That's dumped in by OMG. Icing. It's going to come back to their end. Wins the face-off, send it to the far side of their zone. Picked out to center ice, picked up by Friesen. He fumbles the puck and turns it over to OMG. They dump it in deep. Skate after it. Campbell there to pick it up behind the Brainerd net. He falls down. Pinned against the boards. Reif steals it out. Sends it up the middle to Friesen. Friesen to Anderson. Anderson kicks it forward in on the left side. Tied up, not able to get a shot off. Takes the puck in the left corner. White picks it up. White skates up and stuffs it in. Score 2-4 now, with 1:37 left in the first. Up in the neutral zone. Fearbin cuts them off as they enter the Brainerd zone. Loose puck, poked forward by Moores, not able to get it out. Moores seals it away. Moores up the middle. Got 3 defenders, chips it forward to Fearbin. Puck sent back down into the Brainerd zone by OMG. Jones sends it out to neutral zone. OMG dumps it back into the Brainerd zone. Offsides. Fearbin on the face-off. OMG wins it. Back to their D in their zone. Almost stolen away by Fearbin. Lick to Jones, and Jones sends it back out to neutral zone. Hokinson tries to pick it up off the wall. Poked off his stick. Fearbin there to help him. Back to Jones. Jones chips it forward. turns it over to OMG. Hokinson. And on the goal, picked up by OMG. OMG at the wall on the right side. Rife stops him. Hokinson with it. Over to Moores. Not able to get a stick on it. Rife racing for it. OMG sends it out to neutral zone. Friesen dangles. Friesen heads into their zone. And he fumbles it as he crosses the blue line. And OMG sends it down nice. End of the first period. Start of the second. Friesen over to Moores and Rife off sides. Right wing side. Rife forward. OMG sends it back out to the neutral zone. Hit in on the right side. Stolen away by Campbell. Campbell sends it behind the net for Henson. Not able to get to it. OMG sends it back down deep. Up to Moores. Moores. Across the zone. Friesen. Racing on Brainerd. OMG player with some equipment issues, it looks like. Ref giving him some time to settle.
Here we go.
Face off in the Brainerd zone. And with a poke check. This puck comes against the wall by Rife. Friesen to Moores. Moores, center ice. Gets it in. The OMG going. Centers it. Friesen. Friesen has to spin around and loses the puck. He tries to spin and shoot. OMG back the other way. Cut off by Campbell. Moores chips it out to neutral zone. OMG sends it over to their left wing, and on the left side, Henson steps up, blocks the shot. Campbell sweeps it into the corner. Up the wall, over there, OMG skates it down. Rife sweeps it away. Centering pass, Henson intercepts it. Henson spins off the defender. Sends it over to Campbell. Campbell. Pass. Let's go back and battle for it now down low. Rife with it. Rife up the middle to Friesen. Friesen tips it over to Moores. Moores across the red line, pokes off his stick. And he dumps it in deep. Brainerd goes off for a line change. Friesen skates down for his forecheck. OMG, center ice. Lick and Jones sent him to the far side and sent back out by Jones. Neutral zone. Pressure from Friesen. OMG. Intercepted by Fearbin, dumps it in, turns it over. Back to center ice, Lick. Dumps it in, deep. Fearbin, Hokinson race after it. OMG sends it up the near side wall, kept in by Lick. Chip it back out. Chip it forward to the right winger, Jones. Pass it over to the left side, but tied up by Anderson. Squeezes him against the wall. Anderson tries to skate it out. Poked off his stick. Sent deep. Lick. Now low. Off the wall to Hokinson. Lands on the defender's stick and shoots wide. Lick again sends it up the wall to go in the hands of the right defender. Plenty of room to shoot. High and wide. Jones. Back deep by OMG. Jones has to go in after it. Puck behind the net. OMG with it. Send it up the wall to the right defenseman. Fires it. Picked up by Jones. Jones skates it out up the middle.
Brainerd comes down.
Can't get a shot off. Hokinson. Hansky on the wall. Sends it on goal. Tipped. Almost tipped it in there with Hokinson. Great idea. And OMG heads into the Brainerd zone on the left side. Jones angles him wide. Loses the puck. Picked up by Jones. Jones sends it out to the neutral zone. OMG picks it up at the red line. Over to their left wing. Steps in across the blue line. Jones there. And this puck picked up by Lick. Lick up to Hansky. Hansky sends it forward. At Fearbin's feet. He sweeps it all the way down ice. No icing. Hansky races in after it. OMG clears it out. Stolen away by Friesen. Friesen over to Reif. Reif leaves the puck inside the blue line. Hokinson pokes it forward. OMG sends it back out. Henson sends it back to Friesen. Friesen over to Hansky. Hansky pokes it forward. Hansky's got some room. Fires. Blocker save. Up front. Yes. Hansky shot. Rebounded. Friesen shot it. Rebounded again. And Rice puts it in. Another point. Scores 3-4 with 8:24 left in the second period. Face-off puck all the way down in the Brainerd zone. Henson sends it over to Campbell. Campbell sends it back. The far wall, Friesen races over, but OMG picks it up. Henson stops him. Out to Hansky center. Hansky, center ice. Uses the puck. Campbell there. Stopping at the blue line. Loose puck out. Center ice. Friesen with it. Tips it forward to Reif. Reif in across the blue line. Fires on goal. Covered for a whistle. Off in OMG zone. It's in the corner. OMG sends it up the wall. It's stolen away by Hokinson to Fearbin. Fearbin back to Hokinson. Hokinson, his shot goes wide. Picked up down low by Moores. Moores out to the point. Lick fires. Tipped into the goalie's mask. Hokinson with a rebound.
Nice job by Colin.
Comes back out to Lick. Lick fires again. Stopped short. Puck loose in the front. There's Fearbin, and it pops out to Lick again. She chips it into the right corner. Fearbin races after it. Comes up the wall to Jones. Jones sends it across the zone over to the left corner. Moore races over. Up to the wall to Lick. Lick fires it again. Tipped away by the goalie into the right corner. Moores tying him up. Pops out to a nice forechecking by Lick. And it comes all the way out to neutral zone. Jones has to race back for it. Jones down low in the Brainerd zone. Sends it up the wall to Hokinson. He chips it forward, kept in by OMG. Shot on goal, saved by Johnson. Deflected into the left corner. Up the wall to the left D again. Another shot hits traffic out front. OMG picks it up down low. Try to center it. And Hokinson passes it out to neutral zone. Moore is out of his reach. OMG sends it in offsides. Center face-off, Rife. He dumps it in to OMG. They send it back out to neutral zone, bounces off the wall. Rife with it again. To Henson. Henson off to Friesen. Over to Anderson. Tipped out of his reach. Rife picks it up. Rife over to Henson, but out of his reach. OMG sends it out to center ice. Rife stops it. Heads in. Rife to Anderson. Anderson looking to take a shot. Can't settle the puck. Friesen at the point, fires it on goal, stick save, rebound, pops out to the right circle, and OMG sends it out to neutral zone. OMG across the blue line, Campbell angling him wide, poke check by Campbell, puck ends up inside of the net, covered by Johnson for a whistle. 5:39. Fearbin on the face-off. Over to Campbell. Campbell tries to center it to Hokinson, goes behind him, and over to OMG. They skate in the Brainerd zone up the middle, still skating with the puck. Circles back, sends it out to the left D. Fires, blocked by Hokinson. Hokinson has a breakaway. See if he can keep up the speed, has to chase the puck down. Centers it. Fearbin not able to get a stick on it. OMG heads back out. Jones, Campbell back. Campbell sends it into OMG bench. Whistle. Brainerd zone. Moores tries to poke it forward. Kept in by OMG. Moores gets a stick on it. Rife fumbles. Sends it up to Moores. Moores in on the left side. Turns. Poked off his stick. Moores centers it. Nobody there. OMG's Rife blocks that pass. And OMG in on the left side. Sauce pass ends up on the near side. Henson out to Moores. Moores to Friesen center ice. Friesen, go. Shot ends in the left corner. Henson to Moores. Back to Henson. Intercepted. OMG heads down ice. And man over to the left. Henson chasing down the guy coming in on the right. And their passes. Kicked away by Henson. Henson down low. Over to Jones. Jones up to Moores. Moores up on his feet. Not able to tip it forward. Jones sends it to the far side. Puts it up on the wall. Poke away. This Brainerd zone. Jones races after it. Right. Pass. Couple of nice saves there by Johnson. Up in the right corner. Rife sends it out. Friesen with it. Friesen heads out of the Brainerd zone. The left side shot saved by OMG goalie for a whistle. face-off. OMG wins it. Fearbin steals it away. Over to Hokanson, puts it on goal. He's puck in the corner. Hokanson sends it behind the net. OMG zone. Anderson rubs him off the puck in the corner. Sends it out towards the point. Campbell has to step up. Tries to send it towards the slot. It's intercepted. Henson. Player on the left. Guy out front. Shot on goal. Johnson saves it. Covers it for a whistle. Pops out to the neutral zone. OMG sends it over to the right wing. He heads in. Centering pass. Henson disrupts it. Kicked away by Campbell. Through the slot. Henson after it. Henson. That's going to be an icing on Brainerd. Let's see what happened to Fearbin there, but he's holding the back of his head. Unfortunately. I think he got a concussion. Okay. Still off there. Rife. And the face-off. OMG tied up at the point. He's trying to circle back. Lick steals it away. Hansky. Friesen not able to get the pass. He's puck picked up by Rife. Rife up the middle. Poked off his stick as he crosses the blue line. Picked up by Lick. He sends it down low. Puck down behind the net. Hansky back to Rife. Rife shuffles it into the corner and turns it over to OMG. They clear it out to neutral zone. Jones with it. Jones sends it back to the red line. Friesen shuffles it forward. Go! Friesen in on the right side. Spins away. Looks to set it up. Sends it through the slot. Nobody available to catch the pass. OMG clears it out to center ice. Lick drops it to Jones. Jones up to Friesen. Friesen dangles past the player. Uses it as he crosses the blue line. Turns it over. OMG now in the neutral zone. Poke check by Wright. Friesen. OMG controlling the puck now. OMG up the right side. Tipped. Up in the Brainerd zone. Jones in to retrieve it. Up to Friesen. Friesen backhands it blindly. Rife not able to catch it. OMG in on the right side. Jones. Blocker save by Johnson. Rebound picked up by Jones. Jones up to Friesen to Rife center ice. Rife over to Hansky on the left side. Hansky shot. Glove save. OMG goal. Fearbin on the face-off. Loose puck. OMG grabs it. Out into the neutral zone. Tied up by Hokanson, chasing him down. They have to dump it in deep. Campbell behind the net. Sends it over to the far side. Nobody there. Henson races over to get it. Morris tips it forward. Morris with a breakaway. Got a man trailing after him. Morris gets to it. Just
Nicely done by
a second too late. OMG skates it on out. 3-on-2. Henson and Campbell back. Centering pass picked off by Campbell, and he sends it out to neutral zone. First reset. And on the right side, poke check by Campbell. Loosens the puck up. Picked up by OMG. Shot high and wide. Ends up on the far wall. And that's the buzzer. End of the second period. center face-off. Start of the third period. In the neutral zone, Fearbin to Moores. Moores up the middle. Looks a little bit to the right. Moores shot. Goes high and wide. Picked up on the far side by OMG. Stolen away by Friesen. Chips it towards the goal. Loose puck swept to the side by OMG. Fearbin. Pressure down low. OMG gets it out to neutral zone. Lick with a poke check. Cannot get past Lick. Picked up by OMG. They skated in. Fearbin and Lick tying it up in the corner. Friesen lets him off. Fearbin up to Friesen. Friesen to Moores. Moores center ice. Heads back into zone. Passes it across the zone. Friesen way out of his reach. Friesen in the corner to Fearbin. Fearbin heads towards the slot. Shot. Saved. And he's puck covered.
We're losing today and entering a world of
off in the OMG zone, loose at Hokinson's feet, swept out to the far the side by OMG and out to the center ice. Campbell picks it up to Henson. Henson up to Hokinson. Hokinson sweeps it forward for Reif. Reif in on the right side, not able to get past the defender. Henson not able to keep it in. Campbell there, back him up. OMG sends it to the far side. Henson cuts him off. These pucks sent out to center ice by Fearbin. Turned over to OMG. OMG up the middle. Come on, Henson, race after it. OMG sends it through the slot. Nobody there.
Oh, he's going to get penalty.
Roughing penalty on OMG. Oh no, roughing penalty on Brainerd.
Oh, it's going to be on Brainerd. Oh, okay. All right, so we're going to, I don't know who it's on. No one's going in the box. Okay, it's going to be on Brainerd. All right, so it's going to be
So OMG power play for a minute and a half with 11:09 left in the game. Face off in the Brainerd zone. Fearbin sends it over the wall, out to their point. Shot saved by Johnson. Knocked 5 seconds off the clock. Fearbin over the side again, out to the other D. Kept in. He has to dump it in due to pressure from Friesen. And they said it was offside.
just barely outside.
OMG wins a face-off in the neutral zone. Over to the right side. Steps across the blue line. Centering pass. They're tied up by Friesen. Puck thrown out in the slot. Covered by Johnson. Another whistle.
Good effort there.
1:05 left in the PK.
Almost had one. All right. 1 minute, 5 seconds.
Fearbin on the face-off. OMG wins it out to the point. Shot on goal. Rebound. Saves by Johnson. Tied up on the wall. Jones sent to the right corner. Send it out to the point. Poked forward by Friesen. Out into the neutral zone. Picked up by OMG defender. He fumbles. Friesen with a breakaway. Oh, he went to his backhand. We're not able to get it there. Lick up high. Shot. Hits traffic. Loose puck. Swept out. Jones fires it in. Blocked. Lick fires it. So have a great scoring opportunities there for Brainerd. Friesen, and on the right side, cuts to the middle. Toe drags, and almost scores on the backhand that time, but snatched out of the air by the OMG goalie. Henson. Campbell ends up out in the neutral zone. Campbell trying to hold it. Turns it over to OMG. They come in on the right side. 5 seconds left in the penalty kill. Nice poke by Campbell. They skate through the slot. Pressure at the point by Hokinson. OMG dumps it in. Henson there. Reif picks up the loose puck. Reif, let's go. Passes across the zone to Moores. Center ice. Moores in on the left side. Centers it. Picked up by OMG. OMG down low behind their own net. Forward check by Reif. OMG able to clear it out. OMG over the right wing, across the blue line, angled wide by Campbell, and knocks down the player. No penalty. Reif with it. Tries to send it up the wall. Centering pass, swept away. Henson picks it up. Henson over to Campbell. Campbell up to Hokinson, and this is the pass, and puck trickles down into the OMG zone. No icing. Brainerd races down, put on some pressure. Moores tying them up in their own corner, steals the puck away to Reif. Reif, shot on goal, glove save. Face off in the OMG zone. Both teams full strength. OMG out across the blue line into the neutral zone. Lick steals it away again. And they're not able to get it across the line. Lick fumbles it a little bit. Down low, Jones backhands it up the wall to Anderson. Anderson settles it. Skate over to Fearbin, center ice. Fearbin in across the blue line, over to Friesen. Friesen fire it. Fires it on goal. Blocker save. Loose puck in the slot. Oh, just swept away in the nick of time by OMG. Here they come. Back out into the neutral zone. Nice interception by Lick to Anderson. Anderson in on the left side. Tied up on the wall. Fearbin in there to help him. Friesen dangles. Ends up on Anderson's stick to Lick. Lick shoots. Tipped by Fearbin, ends up in the corner. Comes up the wall, and OMG tries to send it out. Stolen away by Lick. Fearbin up the middle. Cuts to the right side. Muscles his way towards the net. Gets it on goal. Stolen away by Friesen. He tries to pop it out. Comes out to the blue line. Offside. Looks like Jones kept it in. Ref saying offsides. 7-12 left. Henson to Campbell. Campbell poked off his stick, picked up by Henson. Henson dangles past the player and in across the blue line. Henson loses an edge. Turned over to OMG. OMG heads down ice. Henson races back. We got 3 players back already.
Oh, look at the shot
up the middle. Loose puck in front. Swept away by Campbell. Right up the wall. Stolen away by OMG. Shot on goal. Saved by Johnson.
goalie save. Shot.
Face up to the wall.
Oh, it's fired
Shot on
that.
goal.
Oh, he keeps it.
OMG sends it out to the right D.
Wait, my grab.
Shot, blocker save. Loose puck out front. Poked away by Johnson. Campbell wrestles for it. Loose puck, Moores. Hands on it. Ends up on Henson's stick. Henson battling for it now. OMG turns back towards the net. Shot through the slot. Ends up on the far side. Moores. Out to right center, or out to Friesen center ice. Friesen turns it over and is offsides as he skates backwards across the blue line. 6:12 left in the third. Moores to Friesen. Tied up in the middle of the zone. OMG tips it to the left wing and he skates it out. And on the left side, Jones there. Jones angling him deep. Pass to the slot. Player tied up by Lick in the slot. Sent to the slot again. Comes up in the left corner. Picked up by OMG. Dingles past Fearden. Jones steals it away. Jones pinning it against the wall. Fearden picks it up. Fearden tips it forward to Friesen. Friesen now able to control it. Back down to Jones. Jones sends it from center zone. Tipped out by Moores. Kept in by OMG. Send it down low and Jones picks it up. Out to Friesen. Kept in by OMG. Right still down on the ice. Back up right to Lick over to Moores. Tips it to Lick. Lick poked off her stick. Moores spins back, steals it. That's on ice. Moores can't get across the blue line. Friesen picks it up, gets it across, back out. Moores tries to cut in through the center over to Reif. Reif tries to put it through the legs. It hits the skate. And here comes OMG on the left side. Jones cuts him off and knocks him down. No penalty. Eesh. Out to Moores. Neutral zone. Moores over to Friesen. Just skate with it. Go Moores. Shoot it. Moores. Shot on goal. Glove save. Left. Out to Campbell at the point. Poke past him. Henson steps up. Puts it forward to Anderson. And down deep into the OMG zone. Icing on Brainerd. Off in the Brainerd zone. OMG tries to center it. Picked up by Fearden. Fearden up to Hokanson. Hokanson in across the blue line to Fearden. Fearden misses the pass. Wipes out. Anderson picks it up in the corner. Anderson buying some time. Some fancy stick handling. Out to Campbell. Campbell sends it over to the right side wall. Henson shot. Deflected by Hokanson. Wide. Puck down low. Fearden tried to wrap around cover for a whistle. Right over to Hansky. Hansky to Campbell. Campbell over to Henson. Way behind them. Henson has to retrieve it in the neutral zone. Henson up the wall to Friesen. Friesen backhands it to Reif up the middle. Reif across the blue line. Back to Friesen. Friesen is behind him. OMG heads into the Brainerd zone. Over to the right wing. He's got a little room. Campbell disrupts his shot. Campbell chips it forward. Picked up by Reif. Stolen away by OMG. Stick save by Johnson. Ends up on the far wall. Out to the right D shot. Pad save. Swept out by Reif and into the right corner. Henson picks it up. Henson will go up the middle. Henson up to Friesen. Friesen over to Hansky. Hansky on the left side to the neutral zone. Dumps it in deep. 2:58 left in the game. Friesen into the corner. He sends it up the wall. Comes out the neutral zone. Cut off by Campbell. Stolen away by Reif. OMG heads in. Jones is an edge. At the post. He's puck. Pops out. No goal. Jones out across the blue line. Pops it forward. Friesen into the OMG zone. Heads over to the left side. Looking for someone to pass to. Takes a shot. Saved by the goalie. Rebound picked up by OMG. They send it down ice. Lick picks it up at the red line. Drops it to Jones. Jones up to Friesen. Friesen dangles. He dumps it into the OMG zone. They're there to pick it up. They lose an edge. Hansky dumps it in deep. Go after it. Friesen down low. Comes up the wall. OMG. Tied up by Lick. Center ice. Puck trickles into the Brainerd zone. Jones picks it up. Jones over to Friesen on center ice. Friesen in on the left side. Shot on goal. Stick save. Rebound picked up by OMG. Up high. Jones along the wall to Moores. Moores in on the right side. OMG sends it back out. Jones skates it in. Over to Frierben. Frierben dumps it just wide. OMG sends it up the wall. Kept in by Moores. Moores sends it to the slot. Oh, tipped by Frierben just wide. Hokinson backhands it. And comes out to the point. Jones sends it down to Moores. Moores shot. Oh, just wide. Comes over to the far wall. Lick pins it against the wall. Frierben there to help her. Hokinson, 53 seconds. Dumped in by Lick. OMG with it. They send it up the middle. Jones keeps it in. Jones sends it through the zone to the left corner. Frierben tips it out to Lick. Lick tips it up towards the wall, and OMG pokes it down ice. Brainerd empty net. Jones with it in the zone. Out to Hokinson. Hokinson up to Moores. Moores in across the blue line. 25 seconds. To Moores. Moores to Lick. Lick gets tied up. Loose puck sitting there. Frierben picks it up. And a penalty coming up for slashing. Lick. Oh, the slashing penalty. 14 seconds left.
And they're going to leave
the goalie back out.
Nope, they're going to bring him back in.
5-on-4 now. Brainerd penalty kill.
Hello out there, we're on the air. It's hockey night tonight. Tension goes, the whistle blows, and the puck goes down the ice. The goalie jumps and the
Frierben. Campbell.
Keep it down there, guys.
9 seconds. Shot on goal. Loose puck out front. Shot. Save again by Johnson. And they score with 3 seconds left.